Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. It's a great day. As you probably all know, President Trump has won, which is good for everyone. I am happy to announce also that it looks like we did take the Senate, and maybe we will take the House. So really there's no excuse for us on the Republican side of not getting some legislation through and done and some improvements made to this country. In celebration of Trump's victory, and really it's an American victory, JD, my business partner, put our radios on sale. And the reason we put the radios on sale, we took $10 off, is because of dealing with the people up in North Carolina. A lot of people I talked to had no communications. They literally lost their internet. They lost their cell towers. They lost all fire, emergency, medical services. Radio systems were taken out, be it their antennas, be it they had no power. There was zero communication. People that were stranded for days until they finally got people to come in there and didn't even know the scope of the devastation around them. And when they found out that the devastation was widespread in the western North Carolina area, some of them said, "Man, I'm not staying. I got to get out of here." So having a way to get information is vital. Please don't overlook this one. A lot of people think because, I just get on my phone or I just get on the internet, I sit at my computer or my tablet, I'm good. You need to have an AM/FM radio, shortwave radio, weather radio. If you have one, you do not need to buy mine, but you need one. The nice thing about the one we sell is you can crank it. So there is a rechargeable battery inside the unit. You can also use the small solar panel on top, leave it out in the sun. And this thing can stay powered up. You put 3 AAA batteries in it. So you have multiple ways to make sure you can communicate. You can also use this to charge things. You can charge your phone for emergency calls. I wouldn't be charging it and just playing on it all day. No, it's for keeping that cell phone going. Now, North Carolina, some people still had cell coverage, but they had no way to charge their phone. They ran their phone dry. So, think about communication. You have to know what problem it is. And we're blessed right now. We have the internet. I mean, we can just get on there and get all kinds of information. So, $10 off. We appreciate your support of my company and JD's company. He's my business partner. So, let's get right into the meat and potatoes. A lot of things are happening right now. I think some people are in shock. I looked at the response of Trump versus Harris's turnout for their get-togethers, be it in a stadium, be it in a high school, be it wherever it is. And Trump had massive amount of people wanting to see him. Harris, not so much. Even small venues, it was unbelievable. She just did not bring the people in. Now, she had plenty of money to spend. And it's sort of funny is, the Democrats were pushing this as we have to vote to save democracy. The funny thing is that Harris was never voted on in the primaries, but she was appointed by the Democrats, by the Democratic machine. So that's sort of funny. They're saying you got to save democracy by voting in this election to make sure Trump doesn't get in. Right now, the stock markets are doing phenomenal. I think people are excited. Gold is way down. Silver is way down. Those are usually thought of as for safety. But it looks like the economy is going to fire a little bit up, which is a good thing. One bad thing is the bond market. That's money that we need to borrow from Americans, from companies, from the world that need our bond. Those interest rates are going up, and they were up a lot. And that's bad for us in the sense it's going to cost us billions upon billions and billions and billions of more money to pay and service our debt. Hopefully, Trump will address the deficit. We can't even touch the debt. What is it, like 36 trillion right now or something like that? We can't even touch the debt. But what we need to do is touch the deficit and try to reduce that deficit. He's going to try to do that, definitely. He will also address all these hot spots in the world, Ukraine and Russia. You're talking the Middle East problem. You're talking the immigration, the illegals. hopefully addressing all these problems will save us money. First of all, we won't be sending tons of equipment and missiles and military stuff to Israel. We won't be sending it to Ukraine. If we can control our borders, we can eliminate the illegals coming across. I do want legal people to come into this country. If you have something to contribute, I want you. I don't care what color skin you are. Doesn't matter to me. If you can make a positive influence inside the United States, please fill out your paperwork, follow the procedures, and come to America. We would be glad to have you. If you sneak across our borders illegally, we don't want you. Go back to your country and do it legally. Yes, we feel sorry for you if you're living in poor conditions. Very much so. America is the kindest nation in the world. So hopefully we can get some of these hot spots quieted down. The BRICS nation is still going to be a problem. They're growing. They're using their influence to really devalue the dollar. Hopefully Trump can fix this problem. I don't want people to say, "Oh, Trump won, everything's fine." You need to continue to prep. The level of your prepping is your business. I prep for one purpose, because it's a hobby for me. I love alternative energy. I love alternative transportation. I love all these things that go into prepping. It's my hobby. But it's also preparing my family so their standard of living will not crash. I'm all right with going down in my standard of living if it's a gradual step down. But a sudden, tomorrow it collapses, you have no electricity, no phone, no running water. That is going to cause the average American a lot of problems. And by him or her having problems, it's going to cause them not to think straight, not to have that same moral compass that they have now when their belly is full and they got lights in the house. When you take away and you have no food in your belly and there's no lights and there's no security for you and your family, you will do things that you normally wouldn't do. So I don't want that to happen. And I don't want my wife, my grandkids, my family, even friends and neighbors, I don't want to be in a huge position of being discomfort. I think some of that comes back from being in the Army. Being anywhere in the world, being in crappy places, living out of your rucksack, sleeping on a sleep pad, a little sleep pad. That's all you had for months at a time. It was good, I did it, but I don't want my family to have to live that way. So, it's great Trump won. Look at your preps. Look how you have to change your preps because Trump is in there. Do you just hold the course steady? Do you do something more in the sense of, let's say Trump puts huge tariffs on China, and that makes certain goods like solar panels go sky high, or batteries for solar panels go sky high, or just everyday things that we purchase at Walmart or Amazon go sky high. There could be some pain involved in trying to fix our problem, bring our manufacturing back to the United States. And we need to bring our manufacturing just for the point of creating jobs in the United States and also creating an environment for our national security. By not making things in the United States, you can't turn those regular everyday products into a military product to help the service members. If you don't have the technology, you don't have the infrastructure, you can't make whatever you need for the military. I'm hoping Trump will talk to Putin. I'm hoping he will talk to the Middle East so we can get peace. That is what we want, and that's probably what everyone wants, be it Democrat or Republican. No one wants our kids to be drafted into the military. And if we have a war, there will be a draft. No one in their sane mind will join the military knowing they're going to go to war with the conditions of the military. So, I'll leave the link for our radio. I appreciate your support of our business. Also, it's a great day. Now we need to pray that the Democrats and the Republicans can work together. Hopefully Trump will not be sabotaged. That's a real possibility. I hope he can clean house. The real power that really runs the country and is demonstrated by having Biden in the office that does nothing, the country still is running. And the reason it's running is because you have a bureaucratic mess not politicians running the country, but bureaucrats. They're so entrenched, they have so much power, they're keeping the wheels moving. And that's not how our founders wanted to be. Everything should be coming from the representatives that we elected that sent to Washington. So it's a great day. Don't get into the illusion that everything's fine, because we still have massive deficit, debt. We have crazy actors out there in the world that want to do harm to us. You have the BRICS nation sending their influence around. But I think we're on the right path. Thanks for watching.